I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Just hit me about half an hour ago. History was made this afternoon. 7 years ago this afternoon. 7 years ago. My God, time flies. It was 7 years ago this afternoon that my battle with the Fredericton Police Force really began. 7 years ago. It was 7 years ago that Fred Wozo, un Québécois, maudit Québécois, stopped me in front of King's Place, hollered at me, Charles, Charles, viens, Charles, viens. I was acknowledged as media by the Fredericton Police in those days. And I thought it was a murder. There was 4 police cruisers. My God, they were all wearing, they were all the cruisers were all white and blue, light blue. And he stopped the traffic. Come, Charles, come, viens. I arrived there, he had no uniform. And then he goes, I said, what's the problem? I thought it was a murder or something. Oh, you're riding a bicycle on the side of the walk with no helmet? I took my camera out. I said, what did you say? You want your service in French or English? I said, Chiac. Go to Google, write my name, Charles LeBlanc. I'll post the videos. Or go to YouTube, write Fred Wozo. You'll see the videos of the confrontation of me and him. There's 2. But that's where the trouble really began. And the Fredericton Police Force took another avenue of supporting the bad cops of the Fredericton Police. Now, a lot of things has happened since 7 years. Of course, I fought back. Then they, what? That was because Stephen Stafford was acquitted about 2 weeks earlier. That's the guy that I filmed. He was beating up a soldier or whatever, arresting a soldier. And I filmed him. And when I filmed him, that's where it showed up on CBC and all hell broke loose. Barry Midnight was then chief. He was forced to resign because later on, Barry Midnight, Danny Cops, there's another one, asshole. All the cops decided to support the bad cops. And that's where the trouble really began. I should have marked everything down one by one, but that's okay. So, I fought back. Then they came around a week after that, Wozo. Dan Bissiere saw me riding a bicycle on the sidewalk. He contacted the police. Then I fought back. Then the system decided to support the bad cops. Then Dan Bissiere, he's no longer here, gone. I saw the Speaker of the House, Dale Graham, no longer there, gone. Dale Graham, I saw him jaywalking. So, I gave a ticket, I give the picture, how you doing? I give the picture, fans. I give the picture, I hope they're not coming back, Jesus. I give the picture to, oh my God, what's his name again? Martin Godet, the now deputy chief. I give him the picture. Give the Dale Graham, the speaker, a ticket for running a bicycle. For running. Charles, I'm being distracted. For jaywalking. And then they didn't do nothing. I said, okay, there's a double standard policy. The blowhorn came. I said, everyone should be treated equally. Don't matter from the filthy poor to the filthy rich. Everybody should be treated equally. They grabbed me. They put me in jail for 2 days for disturbing the peace. And then the big hurrah, they forced me to plead guilty with my so-called supporters. And then I pleaded guilty to causing a disturbance. And then they raided my place and they said that I was told my internet provider. We didn't really know, we had an idea. They said he lives alone, he takes pictures, he has no kids. He has to be into child porn. He has to be into child porn. So they went fishing, they raided my place, they didn't find nothing. They took my modem, they took my computer, they took my monitor, they took everything. The RCMP were also involved in that. They didn't find nothing. One naked picture of a kid, just one naked picture, I wouldn't be standing here today. And the battle continues. As a matter of fact, it continues so bad. It just last Monday, I didn't go public. My lawsuit, something terrible, just terrible happened at the Justice Building last Monday. I will go public next week. I even talked to an Irving reporter this morning. I told him the whole story. This is big. So 7 years. And look at that. 7 years. And I'm wearing a helmet. A donated helmet by the cops. Michael Fox. $265 helmet. Here I am in front of the legislator, which I fought Frank McKenna in 1995, this bicycle helmet law, which I'm still against. But anyway, never mind that. Focus, Charles. 7 years ago. And Barry Midnight, after the raid, he was forced to resign. He said, well, there's a good time to retire. At 49 years old, he got a pension. 49 years old. And that's because he supported the raid that they falsely, he lost control of his local police force. Now, let's not forget. Now, the media 7 years ago was bigger. You had Andy Campbell, you know, the media now is, I mean, it's so bad. The raid was bad. Andy Campbell led the charge to cover this issue. And all the rest followed. Radio Canada and all that. Then Radio Canada decided to turn and supported the police in saying that I was calling members of the Fredericton Police Force pedophiles. But they're the one. Sorry, not talking to myself here. It's a camera.
I see the camera.
Okay. It's all right. Don't call the cops.
Okay, no.
So 7 years ago, it happened today that Fred Wuzzle, and then, like I said, Barry Midnight was forced to resign. He lost control. Everything is just the media. Oh, that's what I want to say. When the lawsuit that happened against, when I put the lawsuit against the Fredericton Police, you can't get a lawyer. The media, right beside the media, two members of the Edmundston Police grabbed me right behind the legislator. That was almost 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago. Nothing in the media. Having two cops from Edmundston, orders from the same idiots, cops, that raided my place, falsely accused me to be a pedophile. The same cops ordered the two cops from Edmundston to grab me on the street, and that could have turned into another Michel Viano issue. I mean, it came that close for me to wham! I had one by the tie, two strangers showing up. Go to YouTube, right? Edmundston Police. Okay, so it's a long video. I'm sorry. If you're still here, get a life. It's 7 years ago that the battle started with the Fredericton Police. A lot of them are gone, but I'm still here, a little bit older, because when you do battles like this, stress is an awful thing. But I gotta keep on walking the bridges. I gotta keep on doing the exercise. And in 7 years from now, would the battle continue? The Fredericton Police, we could settle this in a couple hours. of an apology for falsely accused me to be a pedophile. But no, that's not the way the Fredericton police. They will hunt down in welfare bump. Hunt, and they've been worse. Okay, that's another issue. Will I be here in 7 years from now? Is in God's hand. Stay tuned.